What you saying, people? Back with a bang. This is the Money Management, back with another video for you guys today. Now, of course, today is Saturday. That means it's the weekend, and the weekend is where winners are made. On this channel, the weekend is where empires are built. The weekend is where we start getting ahead of the others in pursuit of our goals, our dreams, all that good stuff. But in today's video, we're going to be talking about 6 different things that stop you from becoming rich. And the reason I'm going to pick on these 6 things today is because I'm pretty sure that, one of these 6 you guys are doing throughout the weekend, and sometimes it's okay to do some of them, but I just want to inform you guys that these things are actually distracting you from becoming rich. Now, of course, on this channel we develop winners. We are people with big dreams, big goals, highly driven people, aspiring people who want to accomplish a lot in this world and are in pursuit of success. So of course it's important to know what's distracting you from becoming rich, what's stopping you from becoming rich, things that are going to hold you back on your journey to success. But before getting to that today, I do want to say thank you guys for your patience over the last few days. Of course, you guys know I was away, I had a great time. But now it's back to reality, it's back to business, back to making videos, doing the good stuff, focusing on what we're gonna do to achieve the great life that we wanna live. But you guys have been continue to interact with my stuff, continue to like, subscribe, comment, share, all the good stuff. So please continue to do that today. Hit that red button if you're new below, comment on the video, engage with me, let me know if you wanna check out your channel, any of that kind of stuff. Also, if you've got friends, share these videos with your friends. If you don't have friends, share these videos with randomers. But overall, just make sure you guys keep up the good stuff, keep up the good work, keep us growing, keep us helping more people, and keep us taking the right steps to develop our goals and dreams. So like I said, things that distract you from being rich. The first one, too much series movies. So that comes in the form of Netflix, that comes in the form of Disney Plus, that comes in the form of Hulu, that comes in the form of Putlocker, whatever websites you guys use. All these things are distracting you from becoming rich. Now, how are they distracting you from becoming rich? Well, I don't need to explain it to you. All that time you spend watching a series, all that time you spend watching movies back to back on a Saturday, on a Sunday, those are stopping you from doing stuff that you could be doing, for example, to develop your goals and dreams, just to start planning out things, to start executing on that plan. All those series and movies are just taking up time. Now, of course, they're a great form of entertainment. I love to sit back and watch a movie every once in a while. But what I'm telling you is, doing too much of these things, or me being more focused on these things than your dreams and your goals, is going to hold you back from becoming rich. Literally, you're making other people rich by watching them. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm not saying you should, completely abandon them. What I am saying is, you could be using that time to start planning out, to start finding out ways for you to become rich yourself. They're not stopping your creativity, but they are holding you back from doing things which are actually going to help you guys get somewhere. So again, if you're going to be spending time to watch movies and series this weekend, I'll tell you, take a step back and just think about how these things are distracting you from becoming rich. 2, stay in your comfort zone. This happens to so many different people. Comfort zones come in so many different forms. Comfort zone comes in the form of, not wanting to get out of bed until 12 p.m. on a Saturday. Comfort zone comes in the form of not wanting to take your first steps in the gym. Comfort zones comes in the form of not wanting to try a new job out. Staying in a comfort zone can happen in many various different forms. But what I'm trying to say here is, do not stay in your comfort zone. This is, again, it's another distraction from you becoming rich. You're holding yourself back. If you're at a job and you stay at the same job for 5, 10, 15 years, you don't realize by that time you can actually leverage your abilities, leverage your skills, and start working somewhere else. You could get paid more. You could start, finding out new avenues, building new connections, finding new opportunities. That's just one example. Staying in your comfort zone stops you from growing in so many different ways. We all know nothing good comes from our comfort zone. I told you guys that many times before. When you're out of your comfort zone, when you're really pushing yourself, that's how you grow. When you stay in your comfort zone and don't really make a lot of moves, don't really do a lot, that's not how you're going to grow. That's not how you're going to grow. It's not how you're going to become successful. It's not how you're going to become rich. Get out of your comfort zone as soon as possible, because staying in your comfort zone is just distracting you from becoming rich. 3, overthinking. So this is for all of those of you who always like to plan, study, research, do all that kind of thing without actually taking the first step. Stop overthinking. If you need another reminder, stop overthinking. This is distracting you from becoming rich. People who are rich, they try things, they fail. I'm not rich, and I can tell you from my own experiences, I've tried so many different things, I've failed. I've tried so many different things, I've lost money. I've tried so many different things, I've hurt myself. I've tried so many different things, I've been betrayed. But that's all part of it. I'd rather do all those things again than sit back and not take any action at all. I, as a person, would rather always make a move, take a decision, make maybe a bad decision than not making any decision at all. Because either way, you're gonna learn a lesson. You might come out and you might win. But more often than not, you'll probably lose, you probably, understand why you did what you did wrong, why you made mistakes, that kind of thing. But when you overthink and you just sit down, overthink, you're not getting anywhere, you're not doing anything. You see other people doing stuff, people motivating you, people, pushing for their goals and dreams, and you think, oh yeah, I can do the same. Yeah, I can do that, I'm good, I'm great. But you're not actually doing anything. You have to take that first step. Start out and actually step forward and do something. So don't sit down and overthink and think and think and think. It's not getting you anywhere. Again, take action. Take steps to actually pursuing your goals and dreams. Take steps and actions to actually doing what you want to do. Take steps and actions to actually get you to where you deserve to be. 4, playing video games. Now this is in the same realm as, the first topic I mentioned with watching series and movies and that kind of thing. Playing video games. Again, I love video games. But you can't spend your Saturdays and Sundays just sitting on your PS4, sitting on your Xbox, playing video games. Again, it feels like you're accomplishing something. If you feel a sense of happiness, it's that strange high feeling but you're not actually doing anything. You might be, you might have beat the game a few times. You might have done some amazing things on, whatever game you play. You might not be amazing at Warzone. You might be amazing on, FIFA Ultimate Team. But I'm trying to tell you guys, it doesn't matter how much of that you do. If you're not doing it, as an esports career, if you're not doing it maybe to stream on YouTube or Twitch, whatever, you're not actually doing anything. You're just wasting time and it's holding you back from becoming rich. That's the same time that you could be spending doing stuff to push again for your goals and dreams, stuff you want to do. Your targets, your aspirations, if they don't revolve around, playing video games, you shouldn't be spending so much time playing video games. Again, like I said, if you're a streamer, if you do that kind of stuff, if you're making videos of it for entertainment purposes, you're creating content when it comes to video games, sure, then by all means, go ahead, spend many hours doing that. But most of you are not. And most of the people I know are not. There are a couple of people I know that do that, or did do that in the past, for my brother, for example. But apart from that, I'll definitely say do not waste time doing that. Again, it's easy to wake up on Saturday, think, I'm going to jump onto my PS4, I'm going to play this, later I'm going to go and play that. It's wasting time. It's distracting you from becoming rich. Focus on building your goals and dreams, not purely on doing things for your own entertainment purposes. 5, not getting enough rest. Now this is an interesting one, because you're probably thinking, how does this relate to becoming rich? Guess what? You function much better, you do things a lot more easy, and you're more productive when you get enough rest. That's a part of being healthy. And again, you might think, well, how does this relate to being rich? I'll tell you what, people who are rich don't go to sleep at 4 a.m. and wake up at 2 p.m. People who are rich don't sleep at 5 a.m. and wake up at 3 p.m. They get enough rest. They sleep at the right time. People who are rich don't go to sleep at 5 a.m. and wake up at 9 a.m. People who are rich don't, go to sleep at 4 a.m. and wake up at 6 a.m. They don't do that. I'm not just talking about the weekends now, I'm talking about daily. For those of you who do that before work or school, that kind of stuff. Don't do that. It's holding you back from becoming rich. You cannot function properly. You cannot get the best out of yourself. You're not as efficient as you could be if you're spending all your time, being tired. You're not getting enough rest. Whatever you're doing when you should be getting enough rest, stop that. Quit doing that. Start getting enough rest. Start making plans around your sleep schedule. Find out how you can get 6, 7, 8 hours of sleep each and every night. Whatever works for you, then, it's fine. Whether it's 6 hours, 7 hours, 8 hours, maybe 9 hours. But all this 3 hours, 4 hours, sleeping at 4 a.m., all that kind of stuff, it's not good for you. You don't see rich people doing that. You will not see rich people doing that. You don't see wealthy people doing that. That's also a sign of pure immaturity. You shouldn't be doing all that kind of stuff. But instead, you should be getting enough rest because that is a part of your health. Your health is a part of your wealth. I'm telling you, when you're 30, 40, you won't be able to sleep, at 4 a.m. and wake up at 7 a.m. You might get away with it now when you're 20, 21, 22. When you're at that age, you will not be able to do that. And the reason I'm telling you guys that is because I did that for, many months. Sleeping at a random time, waking up early for work the next day, and, trying to go out and do stuff. Now, older people told me, you won't be able to do this in 10 years, you won't be able to do this in 15 years. You're not functioning, you're not at your best, you're not as efficient as you could be. And of course, you've got to take that into consideration. They know what they're talking about, they're older, they've been there, they've done that. So I'm telling you now, stop distracting yourself from becoming rich and start getting enough rest. Now, the very last point, number 6, waiting for the right time. This is similar to the point I mentioned about, overthinking. But waiting for the right time is a bit different. Because people who overthink just completely, overthink. They don't even, consider starting. People who wait for the right time are like, okay, I'm going to invest in the stock market when this stock gets to, this price. I'm going to invest in the stock market when this happens. I heard right now it's a huge bubble in the stock market. I'm going to wait till it explodes. Guess what? You're never going to invest. You're never going to do anything if you keep waiting for the right time. That's why I say, just start. Whatever you're thinking about doing, start. As you guys know, the saying is, the best time to start was yesterday. The second best time to start is now. That's how it really is. If you wanted to start investing in the stock market, you should have started that yesterday. If you wanted to research about something, you should have done that yesterday. You didn't do those things, you do them now. So for you guys this weekend, do those things now. Don't hesitate, don't wait around. Don't say I'm going to wait until I'm 35 to budget. Don't say I'm going to wait until I'm 40 to invest. Start now. If I could do something differently, I would go back, 16, 17, and just ask my parents to help me open a brokerage account. If you guys are too young to do that, again, take my advice, go and ask them if you can open a brokerage account. Doesn't mean you're putting all your money into it, but it means you start taking steps to actually doing something which is going to help you in the long run. It's important to invest. It's important to multiply your money. But it's also important to take action in whatever you do. So I have no idea what you guys like to do. If it's real estate, if it's the stock market, if it's investing, if it's creating a YouTube channel, if it's creating content on Instagram, whatever it may be, don't keep waiting for the right time. Don't keep waiting until the pandemic is over. Don't keep waiting until, you're this age. Don't keep waiting until this event happens or that event happens. There's never a right time. You got to start now and make adjustments along the way. You can plan all you want, but eventually it may not work like how you want it to. So hopefully overall you guys enjoyed today's video. You guys enjoyed my tips. As I said, I'm back now. We're going to be trying to make videos a little bit more consistently as I used to do before I took my little break. But overall, thanks a lot for watching today's video, guys. Check out all the links in the description. But that's today's video. I've been Money Management and I got money to making. You got money to making. See you guys tomorrow for another video. Peace.